passion work sometimes can really be like scary because
Mhm.
it's like you're not just saying like, oh, let me sell you like a car,
Mhm.
right? You're like, let
Mhm.
me ask you for your money to support these people. And if you say
Mhm.
no, then I'm letting these people down or I'm letting
Mm.
this cause down. And in reality, all of that like fretting and all of that struggle is energy that can
Mhm.
be put into the next ask or energy
Mm.
that can be put into the recovery or
Mm.
the process of breaking it down, right? But we just get so caught up in this, like, it's me, I'm not good enough, I messed up, versus like,
Mhm.
it is what it is. That's the other stuff is just a story I'm telling myself.
Mhm. So tell me a little bit about like what does the power of why like mean to you? What does that even mean for you to be anchored in your why?
I think that my why is my commitment. And that sometimes when we think about commitments, we live kind of in a society that pushes ourselves to, I think, overcommit ourselves a lot. And that's
Mm.
to people and to causes and to things and beliefs and stuff. But for me, so when I used to think about commitment, I used to think about how overcommitted I was. And I would think
Mhm.
about how anxious and stressful and exhausting it was. But I think when I found this work with kids, when I really discovered this work, everything else felt kind of like different. The commitment
Mm.
was I want to help kids, and it started as kind of this thought of like I want to
Mm.
help kids, and then 8 9 years later it's turned into this is exactly what it looks like. I've created and developed that. And I think that a lot of times with causes it does really start with just like a thought, and
Mhm.
really kind of traveling forward with it, and listening, and being curious and putting yourself in positions to explore that thought and help it expand and grow. For me, the vision, this commitment is so big now that it lives outside. It's almost like
Mm.
a baby. It's like a toddler. And so I'm just like chasing behind it, trying to make sure that everyone else is like, treating
Mhm.
it well and stuff. But before it felt like it was really living in me. And what I
Mhm.
realized by shifting and saying, okay, I'm committed to this goal, I'm committed to this thought, but really shifting from I'm committed to this to what is my why
Mm.
really gave me what feels like honestly superpowers in a sense, because the
Mm.
more that I grounded myself and reminded myself of what was at stake,
Mm.
right? For the kids, but also for myself, what's at stake, the more that I was able to get rid of, or not even get rid of, but just move past those internal barriers.
Mm.
So when I say grounded in my why, it means that things will be difficult. It means that I might have to pivot. The way I started this work compared to where I am right now, like I've gone so far, but what stayed the same is my why. And so I
Mm.
think that sometimes we get really rigid, and it has to look this way, it has to be this way. And if I can remember my why, right? If I can
Mm.
always come back to that and say, is the work I'm doing connected to my why? Is what I'm putting out there connected to it? Then I feel comfortable with changing and growing with it.